When Ralph, the Hudson River BiPolar bear, first saw her, she had a weave on. You know, those wigs that make it look like that's really Whitney Houston's hair. And she had on her guaranteed not to slip on the ice, high-heeled sneakers. It was Nova Scotia in January, and Ralph was in love. This time with a female instead of a nice piece of locks or a bottle of Jameson's. He hadn't met the Rev yet, but sometimes beings just evolve separately, yet simultaneously stupidly at the same rate. It was the starving season, so he was on the way to the blood bank to make a little cash so that he could afford the essentials for one more day. Tobacco, liquor, music, and need we even say it, food. Ralph was an eating machine. Even in those days, if he was awake, he was looking for food. He was up to 987 pounds, but he wore it well. Theodora, or Teddy, was in line at the plasma bank. You see, if you went to the plasma bank, you could go every day, because they only took half of your blood and then put some back, so you didn't get so weak as going to the blood bank. You didn't make as much money, but you could go every day, so it all evened out. Anyway, he was standing behind her, and even though he was a face man, bear, he already was feeling a little weak-kneed Willie, and thought he was coming down with something. Well, he was. It was called the sickness of LOVE. But he didn't know that then. He just figured he was hungry as usual. Anyway, when Teddy got to the scales, they said that she couldn't give blood, or even plasma, because she was underweight. Apparently, if you didn't weigh at least 800 pounds, they felt you would get too weak, and they wouldn't let you in. He saw her turn away crying, and as her cheeks began to ice up, he lumbered over to her and tried to talk, but nothing came out. You see, he was so nervous that he started to sweat, and then he started to ice up too. Well, before they both turned into two igloos, he cleared his throat and said in his best announcer voice, "Is there anything I can do to help?" Well, she just fell apart and started telling him how hungry she was and how this was her last hope and how she was stranded here all alone. And my, what a fine-looking fellow you are, and so on and so on. Ralph took her around the corner to the Mission Street diner, where they sat in the corner while he played Frisco Mabel Joy on the jukebox and ordered them scrambled eggs, hash browns, and salmon. At the diner in those days, you could get damn near anything for 99 cents. And with a few nickels for the jukebox, they settled in and had a nice talk about how they both got to this spot at this time in their dark little lives. Teddy often remembered Ralph's kindness that first day, and through the years, especially when he started in heavy with the whiskey, and became someone she didn't know and wasn't ready for. Well, that first day kept her in love with him long after it should have died. And believe me, he worked at killing it. But she could never stop feeling like they were meant to stay together forever. Sometimes love and life go on even when they shouldn't, and you just have to do a little bear dance every once in a while to keep from going nuts. Anyway, that's how Ralph met his future ex-wife. And I gotta finish up here. Ralph and I are going out on the town tonight. Two bachelors going to see that new movie, The Polar Bear Express, hoping it'll be a mixed crowd and we can both get lucky. Thanks for stopping by.